My name is Maggie. My tag is Stresspresso. I play position 4 for Aqui Chicks. We are an esports club in Frankfurt, Germany, ECF Frankfurt, and we named ourselves Aqui Chicks, which is a pun for the ring of Aquila, which means eagle, and our logo is an eagle, but also we're baby eagles. So ECF Frankfurt is an esports club located in Frankfurt, Germany. We're one of the biggest clubs in Germany, and we actually don't officially have a Dota team yet. That's what I'm trying to put together. I want to be a manager. A couple of months ago, after the last DOTA Valkyrie Cup, which was my first encounter with esports, I thought this is something that I want more of in my life. I want to do this. And I want to be a manager, actually. And so I walked into the club and I said, hi, I want to start a Dota team. And they said, oh, Dota, good luck with that. We don't really do that here in Germany. Nobody plays Dota in Germany anymore. And I said, I'm going to try my best. So I've just been spending 2 months there talking to a bunch of League players and all these other gamers about Dota and trying to get some Dota players together. And I have 3 players now. I was trying to advertise for the DOTA Valkyries tournament in the club, and they just said, "We're gonna play there. Let's play there." And I said, "Great. Who are you gonna play with?" And they said, "Well, you." So here I am. That's kind of also how I found my team, and that's a bit about our club. We actually have a lot more going on than just Dota. We have a lot of different esports, especially League of Legends and Rocket League. No, I was a volunteer. I just recently started playing Dota. I don't feel like I really belong in the ranks of all the players in this tournament, but yeah, I'm completely new to Dota, but I really love it. I'm really engaged and really fascinated and just incredibly excited about Dota. And so I joined the DOTA Valkyries tournament as a volunteer, as an admin, and that kind of got me in touch with Dota esports for the first time. And since then I've just been really invested in it. Yeah. And I wouldn't have thought that it was something that I could do or that I would have any access to without DOTA Valkyries. So that's fine. I'm really grateful to be here and to be allowed to be part of this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can't really, I don't want to put any information out there about how we're preparing, but some of the guys have actually quite a bit of competitive experience. We've just been playing pubs together though. We only played 1 scrim. I think we're supposed to be playing more scrims. I think in the future I'll organize more scrims for them. But that's pretty much it. We've just been hanging out and playing pubs together. So that was a really hard question. I have this group of Herald to Crusader players. We play together all the time and I love them. And every game we have, there's a new incredibly funny highlight. But one that motivated me the most also to keep playing, and one that I think about a lot, was we were losing a game. We were losing it pretty badly, and the enemy was literally hitting our ancient, and somehow we won a team fight, and they didn't have buyback, and we just took off down mid and we kept running. And there was a double damage rune, and our Razor grabbed the rune and we just kept running. I don't think at the time that we really had a plan, but we were just screaming. We were actually all screaming in the voice call. We were like, no way this is happening. And we just kept running, and we just started hitting their barracks. We hitting the tower, the barracks, and the ancient. That's how much we had not reached at the time. We just plowed through, won another team fight, and it was over. And it was thanks to this double damage rune and the fact that I really believe in the fact that I like how amazing Dota is. That if you just kind of stick together and really believe in what's going on, believe in the game and to the very end, that so much can happen and so much can turn around. And I remind myself about that a lot. And I just think about that moment a lot. So it might not be the funniest, but it was definitely one of my best. That's really hard. I have a small amount of heroes that I really love, that I just have they just somehow have a very special place in my heart, and it's definitely Grimstrog. And Dark Willow, I think her design is super cool. I love her spells and the concept behind the spells and the mechanic, but I sometimes just don't feel as strong with her as I feel with other heroes, and I know that I can be better about that, and so I think about that a lot. But also a Vengeful Spirit, also for the same reasons. The mechanics are amazing, the lore is really cool. around the hero, and I love the cosmetics and stuff like that. So it's definitely between Venge, Willow, and Grimstroke. That's my, but I'm sorry, I have to add one more. Also Viper, because Viper was the first hero that made me feel like I could play this game. I remember starting out with Dota, and I never really got super frustrated thinking I couldn't do it, but Viper was the first hero where I felt like I had an impact in the game, and he's, you know, really easy to play, but it instantly clicked with me when the first time I played Viper. It just worked really well. So maybe that's my favorite hero. I'll put Viper up there. I stand by that. I know people hate Viper, but I don't want to hate on Pudge because I'm a World of Warcraft player. When I first played Dota, he was one of the first heroes that I saw, and I thought, oh, that's an abomination from, you know, that's an abomination from Undercity. Obviously, that's so cool. Or same thing I thought with Drow and stuff like that. Oh, that's Sylvanas. So stuff like I really like those. But I played about 8 ranked games in the last 4 days, and each and every single one of them I played against a Pudge. And it's been painful, and I don't understand how the last 8 games in a row I keep ending up against Pudge, and it makes me so mad because that makes me mad. So right now that's my hate hero, but technically I think he's pretty cool. I just wish people wouldn't play him so damn much. I think that one of the coolest audio packs is definitely the Rick and Morty announcer pack. I think that's amazing. But I think like skins wise, it's definitely my Rave Viper. My Raver, it's Malefic hood and tail or something, but they also changed the spell of the nether toxin, so it's a swirl. I love it. I love the disco look. I'm so in with that. That's anything that's like really flashy, but that also changes the style of the spells. Also on Grimstroke, I have a cosmetic, I don't know what it's called, that makes the ink swell, no, not the ink swell, the Q, whatever the Q is, that makes the Q like roses and blood on the floor. It looks so pretty when the roses kind of pop up on the ground. I love that. So anything that does those kind of effects on the floor, I'm into that. Has to definitely, I like Pudge Wars. It was definitely the first arcade game I played, but my favorite is Aghanim's Labyrinth because that combines everything I love about Dota. It's really social. It's only fun if you play it with people, and you can really just have a really fun night with friends and like have a drink and play this really wacky, totally broken arcade game. And it combines everything about Dota because it's got these insane mechanics, and it magnifies a lot of the mechanics that I already like about certain heroes. And like I said, it's really fun and social, and there's small details, and every time I play it, I notice new little details. So it's Aghanim's Labyrinth for me. Well, since I'm completely new to Dota, I don't think I've found what makes me unique yet. I don't think I've found what's made me particularly impactful in games yet either. But what I think is important about, I guess, me or how I play, or me playing Dota in general, is just how excited, how fascinated, and how in love I am with this game. And every single time I play a game, I learn something new, and that just drives me. And then I just have like really starry eyes in most games, and so I think I have a lot of excitement for the game that I sometimes don't think that some players have anymore. So I think that also really defines my mentality and my PMA. So I think for now, that's what makes me unique.